Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is a cardio power yoga practice, so we'll be working really hard. Just remember to listen to your body, take breaks as needed, and have some water nearby for you to sip on just in case your mouth gets a little dry, because we're probably going to be sweating a little bit. So let's begin. Seated position here. Let's prepare ourselves with a couple breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Come back to your natural breath. Just preparing your mind for a good practice. And on your next inhale, let's roll up to a table position. Warming our body up with a little bit of cat-cow. Bringing our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips as we rotate the eyes of our elbows forward. Inhale, lift the chin, arch the spine, flip the tailbone up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin down. Moving through a couple rounds of cat-cow with your breath. And if you want to add a barrel roll, you can. Circling your head and hips to the right and then to the left. Good. Come back to neutral. Let's bring our big toes together, knees out wide, float back to child's pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, melt down towards your mat. And on your next inhale, come back up to table position. And we'll make our way to our first down dog. Tucking our toes under, lifting our hips up and back. Pedal your feet out a little bit here. Maybe lifting the heels and then pressing them down. Bring your gaze in between your hands. Let's walk our feet up behind our hands slowly. Feeling that nice hamstring stretch as we walk our feet up. When you get to the top, come to a half lift. Inhale. Exhale, melt down to forward fold. Feel free to grab your elbows here and just sway side to side a little bit, releasing that back. Feel free to have a nice bend in your knees as well. Good. Release the elbows, roll up to standing position. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale the hands to heart center. Good. Let's come to Tadasana or mountain pose. Feet underneath the hips. Knees are soft, shoulders relaxed. Palms facing outward. Let's get grounded into our feet by rocking back and forth from the balls of our feet to our heels. And we will move into Sun Salutation B, which is a great cardio practice. So we're going to get started building our heat now. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale, bend into those knees, come down to chair pose, shifting your weight into your heels. Thighs come parallel with the ground if they can. Straighten those legs out, inhale. Small back bend maybe. Exhale, dive down to forward fold. Inhale up to a half lift. Exhale, plant the hands down in front of the feet. Step or jump back to a plank or a modified plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down halfway or all the way down to the belly for Chaturanga. Elbows tucked in. Inhale for Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale, come back to Down Dog. We'll take a breath or two in our Down Dog. Walk that left foot in a half step. Inhale, extend that right leg back. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. Rotate your back heel down flat. Knee is over the ankle, front knee is bent. Sweeping our arms up to Warrior One. Square your hips with the front of the room. Relax your shoulders, but lift your arms. Inhale. Exhale, bring a hand down to either side of the foot. Step back to your plank. Moving through our vinyasa again, Chaturanga. Cobra Up Dog, inhale. Exhale, Down Dog. If you need to take a rest, drop down to Child's Pose. Go ahead and walk your right foot in a half step. Extend that left leg up and back, inhale. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. Rotate the back heel down, knee over ankle. Sweep your arms up to Warrior One on this side. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down the either side of the foot. Step that left foot back. Plank. Move through your vinyasa. Couple breaths. Bring your gaze up in between your hands. Step or jump the feet up behind the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to standing. Exhale, pull your belly button back. Shift your weight into your heels. Come down to chair pose. Inhale, straighten those legs out. Small back bend. Exhale, the hands to heart center. Good. Come back to mountain pose. We're going to move through our Sun Salutation B again, but this time we're going to try and move a little more fluidly with our breath, so we're moving a little bit faster. Just bringing that heart rate up slowly. Come back to Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, straighten those legs out. Small back bend. Exhale, fall down to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands down in front of the feet. Step or jump back to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. Good. Left foot walks in a half step. Right foot extends up and back. Inhale. Exhale, step it up in between your hands. Rotate the back heel down. Inhale, up, Warrior One. Exhale, lower down. Step that right foot back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra Up, or Up Dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk that right foot in a half step. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. Back heel rotates down. Sweep the arms up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, lower down. Step that left foot back. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring your gaze up in between your hands. Step or jump the feet up behind your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, straighten those legs out, small back bend. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Good. Take the hands, bring them down to your sides. Coming back to mountain pose. Feel my heart rate going up. Hopefully yours is going up too. Sweep those arms up, inhale. Exhale, fall down to forward fold. Plant the hands down in front of your feet and step straight back to your down dog or to your plank and then pressing up to your down dog if you prefer. Taking a couple breaths. Float your body forward, coming to a plank position. We're going to move into wild thing. So option one for wild thing, rest your left knee down. Extend your right leg out to the side. Sweep your right arm up and over and open your chest. Left knee is used as a kickstand. That's option one. Option two, we're starting in plank. Lift your right foot off the ground. Step it over the left. Knee is bent. And lift those hips. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to plank, nice and slow. Then we'll move into side plank on the right side. So shifting our feet, coming to the side of the right foot, or the left foot can be in front of the right one. If you want to modify, lower this right leg down. Sweep your left arm up towards the sky, gaze up if you can. If you're really feeling like a challenge, you can bring your left arm over the ear, left leg. Then we're gonna crunch 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Inhale, exhale. Come back to plank. You can come to child's pose, if you can move through a vinyasa. Woo. I'm getting nice and warm. Take a couple breaths. Feel free to come down to child's pose for a break. Good. When you're ready, float your body forward. Do that on the other side. So you can modify, right knee down, left leg extended, left arm extended, or you could come from plank to wild thing on this side. Lift your left leg, bend your knee, step it behind you, right leg extended, left arm up and back. Press your hips up. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come back to plank. Moving into side plank. Remember to use your modification if you need it. Modification is knee resting down. If you want to add a little more, let's crunch 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Take a rest or move through your vinyasa. Good. Take a couple breaths. Inhale. Exhale, drop down to those knees. Float your body back to child's pose for a moment. Ooh, I know those arms and shoulders are tired. Mine are. Good. Begin to float your body upward. Just a short rest. I want to keep our heart rate up for these last couple things. So come to a seated position, and we're going to move into some boat crunches. So take your hands, rest them on either side of your hips. I'm just going to lift your feet off the ground, and I want you to crunch in and then extend back out. You don't have to do all the way down to Ardha Navasana. You can we're just gonna do crunches like this. Feel free to take as many breaks as you need to be able to keep going. So if you need to rest a little longer in between, feel free to do that. So we're just gonna crunch. Knees are coming in, floating back a little bit, and then bringing our knees into our chest. Couple more. Good. Cross your legs in front of you. Float your body forward. Feel free to skip this part. Otherwise, we're coming up on our hands, stepping or jumping back to plank, and moving through our vinyasa again. Good. Take a couple breaths. And while we're here, we're going to move into some body rolls. So round your spine, float your body forward to plank. You can do this down from your knees as well. Arch your spine, send those hips away. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A couple more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. In your down dog. Inhale here. Exhale. Drop down to those knees. Come to child's pose. Let's start to slow our breathing down. Let's try to bring this heart rate down. And on your next inhale, float your body forward. Coming down to those forearms. We're just coming to Sphinx Pose, just to stretch our belly a little bit. Forearms pressing into the ground, fingers wide. And kind of lift your sternum up and through your shoulders. If you want a little more, feel free to extend those arms out if that's in your practice. And we'll begin to shift our weight back as we come to a seated position. Bring those legs out in front. Sweep those arms up. Inhale. Exhale, leap with the chest. Come down to your seated forward bend. Don't feel compelled to have to touch your toes. Just let your hands fall wherever they fall. And seated forward bend is a nice counteracting stretch to things like Sphinx and Cobra. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up to a seated position. Bend your knees as you bring your feet flat. Scoot your hips close to your heels and come down to your back. Hugging your knees into your chest for a moment. Go ahead and release the knees, bringing your feet flat on the ground. We're going to cross our right ankle over our left knee, making sure the ankle clears the knee, foot is flexed. You can stay here or feel free to begin to move your knee in towards your chest. Inhale. Exhale, release. Uncross the ankle. Let's do left ankle over right knee. Bring your hands behind your right thigh or stay where you are. Bring your knee into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, release. Across the ankle, knees hug back into your chest. Extend those legs out in front. Let's hug our right knee into our chest. Go ahead and lift your head to lengthen the spine here. And then pull that right knee over to the left with your left hand. Right arm makes a cactus shape or extends out to the side, and your gaze can follow. Inhale, exhale to center, hug those knees in, extend those legs out in front. This time, hug your left knee into your chest, lift your chin, lengthening your spine here, rest back down, and then let the left knee come over to the right using your right hand. Bring your left elbow in line with the left shoulder or extend your left arm out to the side. Trying to keep your shoulders close to the ground. Gaze can follow that left arm. Inhale, exhale, bring your knees back into your chest. One more time. Squeeze here, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze everything in. Inhale, exhale, release. Letting those feet come to the corners of your mat. Arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. Just taking a couple breaths for our final rest. And when you're ready, roll over onto your right side for a moment of gratitude. Just thanking yourself for adding some movement to your day. And we'll come up to an easy seated position. Sweep your arms up. Inhale. Exhale the hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me for this power yoga practice. I hope it was effective for you. I know I'm going to be feeling this later, especially with that wild thing side plank combination. So leave a comment down below, of course, letting me know what you think of this video. If you would like to see more like it or what else you would like to see, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Peace and love.